So I started in Basingstoke in 1990. When we started it was just a park, just 4 courts, artificial grass courts. We didn't have any floodlights or anything like that, so we started off, and I think initially there were about 3 people in our little junior club, and it's gradually increased so that now we've got 400 junior little players in our weekly programme and probably about 150 adults. Quite a large school programme, so the schools has been the best way of us filling our programme.
Been involved with community tennis since 1988 at St Albans when we opened the first indoor tennis centre for the community. It's been great fun, very hard work, and at times quite groundbreaking because there wasn't really any indoor facilities providing community tennis in those days. But now, we're starting to look at getting out from the indoors and out into the wider community in the parks and schools, hence this new project.
I've been coaching for about 12 years now. Started off as an individual coach and now running a club programme at Gosling, working in partnership with Mandy.
From starting off with a few children playing a week in some small development squads, we're very fortunate to have the Cliff Richard Tennis Trail come along, which was offered to the centre through Sue. And I helped deliver that over 4 years. We had it for 4 years, and I could see from for how that worked, we're going into infant schools and junior schools, and the sort of excitement that we created with the sport and getting kids interested and wanting to play. That really was probably the start of I guess you call it a tennis revolution in Portsmouth.
I played up to about sort of county level with my own tennis, and then got into coaching pretty young. So every time a half term or holiday period came along, I was choosing to coach rather than to do a tournament, and I've kind of gone from there. I've just been coaching ever since, and for the last 8 years I've been involved in Reading and Caversham area, and never looked back really. It's been good.
Yeah, we are running a business. GDT's been running now for 11 years. As I said earlier, we've got 18 to 20 coaches. Linking in with the foundation will give us the opportunity to add more coaches to the programme, and obviously lots more children involved. And I think the good thing about the foundation, it's not just performance, it's going to look right through to adults and disability tennis, covering all angles. And with the government now looking at obesity and everything else with children and everything, it's fantastic that we can get out there, offer sport at a very cheap rate to all ages and all abilities.
My tennis story really would be, I was late to tennis, 14 I think when I started, from a footballing background like most boys my age, and joined the local club. We moved house. I think that was probably the biggest moment. We moved house within 200 yards of a tennis club, and always enjoyed Wimbledon and Borg and McEnroe and then Becker, and so used to play at the local park with my friend, best of 9 set matches all day in the summer, and then got really into it and joined the tennis club, joined their teams, played a bit of county tennis, and then was sort of forced to make the choice. Didn't want to stop playing tennis when the winter started, so stopped football. So stumbled into it really, and the draw of Wimbledon, watching it on the TV, would have been, like for so many people, would have been the sort of the catalyst that got me picking up a racket.
Well, I got into tennis by playing in the parks with my dad actually, and then I was mini tennis champion of Wales, and from there I started playing tennis in the parks, and then in a club in Castle Club, and then I played nationally for Wales, and then I stopped as a teenager and then came back into it when I moved to London about 10 years ago. I run a programme in White Hart Lane, and when I first came to the programme there was hardly anything going on. It was a very football orientated area. It's very poor as an area, and not the typical kind of people that you'd usually have playing tennis. But now we went into all the schools. We've got a kids program, mini tennis program, as well as an adults program, and we more or less have a program running every day of the week now with 400 kids signed up, so we're all really pleased.